Okay. Hello and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Small World Spring 2024. Oh my God, we're so lucky to be here and so lucky with the weather. So let's hear it for the weather, let's hear it for Small World, for Pony, for the sound guys, for everyone at the cafe there. We are so blessed to be able to be here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to sing you some songs. I have absolutely no idea what songs I'm going to sing you. I've not had time to prepare, and I'm usually having some sort of an idea. This time I really don't have an idea. It's whichever song comes to my mind is what you're going to get. So I'm going to start with my heart chant. It's a chant that I sing to myself quite regularly, and it's a chant that I sing for the world. So it's a song that reminds us that we are love. And not just we, but even the people who are the most destructive of this planet. The people that are committing ecocide, democide, genocide. All these people, every single one of us was born with a heart that is capable of infinite love. A heart that is connected through that love to all of humanity and all of life on earth, past and present and future life too. When we listen to our hearts, we can hear our ancestors speaking, we can hear the earth speaking to us, we can hear future generations who are reminding us what we need to do to be able to have a future, to be able to create a future where they can exist, not just human beings, but all of life on earth. And so this chant is reminding us that we are love, that those that are hurting us and harming us are also beings of love. We just need to remind them and bring them back to their hearts. We have a schooling system in which we have one lot of schooling system which teaches us to accept authority over us and to have no agency over ourselves and forget how powerful we are. In that we're taught, can I go to the toilet now? Can I speak now? May I ask a question now? Yeah, so we're accepting and respecting authority. There's another schooling system which is even more abusive, because in that schooling system they're taught how to cut off from their hearts. They're taught how to toe the party line. So no matter what they actually believe, whatever their hearts feel, whatever their empathy is, they cut off from it. So that they can say, today we vote for NHS, today we don't. Today we believe in Brexit, today we don't. Yeah, they have to be able to toe that party line. They're so cut off from them and removed from their hearts. And those who are still connected to our hearts, we need to remember that they too have love. And we need to use our love to find the words and the means to be able to get through to them. And until they do, we need to enact that love. We need to know that love is not a wishy-washy hippie thing. It is powerful. It enables people to stand in front of police lines. It enables people to rescue people in the hardest of times. It enables people, the surgeons who are going from here to rescue people in Palestine, knowing that they might well be dead too. They still go and do it. That is love in action. That is the power of love. So this chant is reminding us, and this place, if you see the board, it tells you this place is run on sun and love. Without love, this place would not exist. It's our love that enables this, and may we bring this love from the small world into the big world and change it all through the power of love. Thank you. So, let me sit a bit.
Might be better. Better? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you want a cushion as well? You know what I'm like.
Okay. Don't
So
you?
I thought you'd like leave it
Okay.
short, stand back.
Everyone, this is Tita Rani. It's her first time ever at Small World. She's only been in England for two months, so please give her a warm welcome. So. Who you are, what you are, love to you. Sare Gama Pa. Listen to your heart. Sare Gama Pa Dha Ni Sa. Sa Ni Dha Pa. Sa Ni Dha Pa. Ma Ga Re Sa. Ma Ga Re Sa. Ma Ga Re Sa. Thank you. It's not just a heart chant, it's a chant reminding us that we can break the rules. The disobedience is essential and part of what we need to do to be able to create a different world. So in the tradition of Saregama-pa, those are the notes, and I've deliberately played with them and pulled them around to remind us that we can take what's there and change it. We don't have to stick to those rules. If those rules don't serve us, if those rules are made against us, then it's for us to challenge them and change them. So that is a chant to remind us that we are love, but we're also the creators and the architects of what this world needs. And it's for us to do those changes and play with them and make them happen. So, what should I sing for you next? Okay. I don't know if some of you know that recently my mum passed away. And I've had a lot of friends die recently. So my heart is full of grief, but also gratitude for all who have been and all who are and who will be. And also I'm reminded that our bodies pass, but the love we came with and the love we live with are the only things that we can come with and live with. There's nothing else. But the love will always be there, and those who have passed have not stopped loving us. So this is a song about roses through the seasons, and with roses representing love. So I hope I remember it all, and I hope I can sing it without crying. Water. I've not felt like singing since Mum died, so this is kind of like the first time I'm singing, which is quite strange. Okay. I'll call your name again in the spring, when snow is still upon the ground, when roses sleep within the stems, and summer sound asleep. I'll call your name again. I'll call your name again in the spring, when blossoms float upon the breeze, and rosebuds fill their hearts with scent, and summer's close at hand. I'll call your name again. And when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me across the years. And when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me across the years. I'll call your name when summer arrives, and roses bloom for all their worth, and when sun and earth and life combine, and roses bloom for all their worth, and summer never ends. I'll call your name again. And when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me across the years. And when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me across the years. I'll call your name again in the fall, when autumn leaves escape their trees, and frost-kissed roses hang on steps, and summer says goodbye. I'll call your name again. And when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me across the years. And when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me across the come to me across the years, and when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me and dry my tears, and when I do, you'll come to me. You'll come to me across the years.
Sounding really nice.
It's for all those who have passed, not just mine, but for all of your friends and loved ones who have passed too. We've all lost a lot of people through COVID times. There's a lot of people dying in Palestine. There's a lot of people dying here under this government's democide. Hundreds and thousands of disabled people have died. With the new welfare reforms, hundreds and thousands more are due to die. And to speed it up, they're trying to bring in an assisted dying bill. If they bring that in, it'll make it easier for them to kill even more of us off. So please, if you can, find the information about the assisted dying bill and help try to stop it. Join DPAC. DPAC is fighting it. DPAC is taking this government to court. There are loads of other people who are taking this government to court and winning. Liberty has just won a case against this government for breaching the law with their right to protest law, which was unlawful and undemocratic. Do you have something to say, Corinne? What does DPAC stand for? Good question. DPAC stands for Disabled People Against Cuts. This government came into power, aided and abetted with the Lib Dems in 2010, and DPAC was formed in 2010 to fight them and to say their cuts, their austerity, their welfare reforms is going to result in death. And we were right. And it's literally hundreds of thousands of disabled people who have died. And that's why DPAC is fighting back. I've got some art installations out there. Do have a look. It tells you more about the numbers of people involved. And please do consider joining and adding your support for DPAC. We've got a campaign space and a speakers forum. Do come and join us. And if you've got a campaign or a subject that's really close to your heart that you'd like to come and speak about, come. Especially on Monday, we've got a young person's forum for children and up to 25-year-olds. We've got a space on Monday afternoon. So if you've got something to say, come and join us. Come and talk to one of us about doing a talk or a workshop, or just joining into the ones that exist already. Okay, so that was about love through the ages. I'm going to sing you one in Nepalese in honor of my Nepalese friend here. This one is turns the idea that we have in the West of roses. We think of roses as the sign of love, and we give roses as a sign of love. In this song, it tells you that the roses, the petals fall, the roses die. The one thing that you can count on are the thorns. The thorns are always there. And so my love is as lasting as the thorns. So the roses will fade, even I might die, but my love will still exist for you, just as the thorns will always be there. And so it's a very short little song. It's very, very sweet, and I think it's lovely the way it just turns it all on its head. Gives us a different image of what love is. So this one's in Nepalese. Fula jade pani kada jhadena Moi mare pani mero maya mardena. Moi mare pani mero maya mardena. Fula jhade pani kada jhadena. Moi mare pani mero maya mardena. Moi mare pani mero maya mardena. Moi mare pani mero maya mardena. Okay, while I'm singing in other languages, I'm going to sing this one which I think is in Assamese. I'm not sure. I was about 5 or 6 when I learnt it. I heard it. My family were living in Assam at the time. There were loads of different people there. There were the Assamese, there were the Naga people, and several different communities. So it might have been from any of them. I'm not sure whose language it is, but it was beautiful and I like singing it, and I've added some English words based on what feelings it evokes in me. So I hope you like it. Labna tono to रूपों को हर देखी चुना के तुम्हार नाम चुना ले तुले चुना No to ma रूपों को हर देखी चुना के तुम्हार नाम चुना ले तुले Can you hear the breezes calling you, my love, calling you to come to me? They know we belong together. तुम्हार नाम चुना ले तुले चुना ली Next one's in Hindi then, since I'm singing in different languages. This one's about a starving child going to bed hungry. yet again, and asking their father, will there be food tomorrow? Before they go to bed, will there be food? Was it always like this? Will it always be like this? Why are some people so thin, some people so fat? And in the asking, it's almost like the child is saying, reassuring the father that there will be food tomorrow, that it doesn't have to be like this. And it reminds me that the children of today are the ones that are leading the change. The young people of today are the ones that are reminding us it doesn't have to be like this. We can stand up against ecocide, against democide, against genocide. And it reminds us that the war machine is behind the fossil fuel problems. It's behind every single issue. The greed, the money. If there was no money in it, there would be no war. There would be no ecocide. There would be no genocide. It's for money that it's all being done. And to protect that moneyed interest, we've got the arms industry, the banking industry, all these industries that help to keep that going. And the amount that gets spent on wars and killing, 1 week's worth of that would be enough to make sure that nobody goes hungry. So we need to remember who we are, that it is our governments that are spending that money. It's our money, it's our governments. It's our, whether we vote or we don't vote, the politicians are there to serve us. It's our taxes that pay their wages. And when you pay someone's wages, you are their boss. And as their boss, from a child to a pensioner, all of us have the right, the duty and the obligation to stand up and watch what they're doing, stop them from doing something they're not happy with, and demand that they change and they do something different. We've got a general election coming up. It's a really, really tough general election. For the first time, really, we have no proper opposition. Instead, we have a Labour government run by a man who's trying to prove that he's a bigger liar and a bigger corrupt establishment guy who will protect the interests of money. So we really need to think very carefully and make sure we do vote, because our votes do matter. It's a first past the post system, which makes it very hard in that we've got a small area that can have one politician. We can have a small area with a huge number of people who also get only one politician, but we can make a difference. The majority of people that can vote haven't voted in the past. We need to mobilize every single vote and vote them out, and vote for our NHS, vote for peace, vote for people. And I think together we could actually make a difference if we all did that. So let's mobilize each other and remind each other how powerful we are. Not just with our votes, but once whoever comes in to hold them to account. Just to really, really hold them to account. So this is my song about the starving child. Let's make sure there are no children hungry in this country or anywhere in the world. The fact that Palestinian children are being starved by political choice, that children here are being starved by political choice, is just not acceptable. It's just not acceptable, and it's down to us to change that. One second. Oh, till again. कल फिर रोटी मिलेगी पिताजी सो जाने से पहले दाल और चावल मिलेगी पिताजी सो जाने से पहले The blessed